Lara was born under a sky choked with star-dusted secrets. Her secret, however, wasn't written in the heavens, but whispered in the rustling leaves and chirping crickets. She could talk to animals. Not in a Dr. Dolittle, translating growls and meows, but a true thought-for-thought conversation. Growing up in the sleepy coastal town of Seabrook, Alara kept her gift close to her heart. Explaining to a seagull why it couldn't steal a child's ice cream cone was one thing. Explaining it to her parents was another. They just think she was eccentric. Instead, she befriended the local fauna. Barnaby, a grumpy but secretly kind-hearted badger who lived beneath the old oak tree, was her confidant. Luna, a sleek black cat with eyes like molten gold, was her adventurous companion. And Coral, a wise old sea turtle who frequented the cove, was her teacher. One day, the animals of Seabrook were in an uproar. A new resort was being built on the edge of the Whispering Woods, a place teeming with life and considered sacred by the local wildlife. Barnaby complained of the rumbling machines disrupting his hibernation cycle. Luna lamented the loss of hunting grounds, and Coral feared the pollution that would inevitably flow into the sea. Alara listened, her heart sinking with each desperate plea. She knew she had to do something. She couldn't stand by and watch her friend's home be destroyed. "We have to talk to the town council," she declared to Barnaby, who grumbled in agreement. Convincing the council was no easy feat. They were swayed by promises of economic growth and tourism. They scoffed at Alara's attempts to explain the ecological damage. "Animals can't talk," the mayor said with a dismissive wave. "And even if they could, what would they know about progress?" Alara felt defeated, but she remembered Coral's words. "The ocean may be vast, but even a single drop can start a ripple." She decided to start small. She began spending her afternoons in the Whispering Woods, documenting the diverse flora and fauna. She wrote articles for the local newspaper, highlighting the importance of the ecosystem. She organized nature walks, showing people the beauty and fragility of the woods. Slowly, people began to listen. Children were fascinated by the families of foxes she pointed out. Elderly residents remembered stories of their grandparents respecting the woods. Even some of the construction workers started to question their role. Alara rallied the town. She presented her findings to the council, backed by a petition signed by hundreds of residents. She spoke passionately about the interconnectedness of all living things, the importance of preserving the natural world for future generations. This time, the council listened. They agreed to revise the plans for the resort, reducing its size and implementing stricter environmental regulations. The Whispering Woods was spared from complete destruction, and the animals of Seabrook breathed a collective sigh of relief. The victory wasn't perfect. The resort was still being built, but the compromise allowed the animals to coexist, albeit with adjustments. Barnaby learned to sleep through the construction noise. Luna found new hunting grounds further inland, and Coral monitored the water quality, alerting Alara to any signs of pollution. Alara continued to be the voice for the voiceless. She understood that her gift wasn't just about talking to animals. It was about understanding them, respecting them, and advocating for them. The stars, still dusted with secrets, seemed to wink at her, acknowledging the quiet magic she held within.